Homebrewing magic items is a beloved aspect of Dungeons & Dragons, D&D, that allows dungeon masters, DMs, to elevate their campaigns with unique artifacts. With the 2024 updates to the D&D 5e Dungeon Master's Guide, crafting these items has become more streamlined, empowering DMs to create balanced, meaningful items while maintaining the integrity of the game. Here's how to craft your own magic items step by step. Step 1. Conceptualize the item. The foundation of any homebrewed magic item lies in its concept. It should align with the world you've built and feel integral to your campaign's lore. Start by asking, what is the purpose of this item in your campaign? How does it enhance the player's journey? What does it look like, and what makes it special? A clearly defined concept ensures the item feels cohesive within the game world. For inspiration, refer to the descriptions of existing magic items in the 2024 DM's Guide. Example, a Songblade could be a rapier imbued with bardic magic, allowing its wielder to cast Inspire Courage once per day. Step 2. Study the rulebook for balance. Balancing is essential to ensure your magic item doesn't disrupt gameplay. Review existing items in the 5e Dungeon Master's Guide for benchmarks on power levels and mechanics. Consider these factors. Does the item fit within the established magic item rarities, e.g., common, uncommon, rare, very rare, legendary artifact? Are there comparable items with similar abilities? How does this item fit into your player's current power levels? Avoid creating overpowered items that break immersion or diminish the challenge of your campaign. For early game items, lean toward common or uncommon rarities. Step 3. Define the item's powers and limitations. Specify what the item does and its conditions for use. Clear mechanics help prevent confusion and maintain game balance. When designing abilities, tie powers to the narrative or gameplay, such as exploration, combat, or social interactions. Include trade-offs or charges to prevent spamming, e.g., limited uses per day or requiring attunement. Establish triggers or prerequisites for activation. Example, the Songblade's Inspire Courage feature may require attunement by a bard or rogue and have 1 to 3 charges that replenish after a long rest. Step 4. Playtest the item. Playtesting is critical to assess how the item functions within the game. Experiment with the item's use across different scenarios. Combat. Does the item imbalance encounters? Roleplay. Does it add value without overshadowing other players? Mechanics. Are its abilities intuitive and aligned with game rules? Invite player feedback and make refinements as needed. Adjusting an item's power mid-campaign is fine, but consider weaving those changes into the narrative for seamless integration. Step 5. Decide how players acquire it. The item's introduction to your campaign is as crucial as its design. Consider the following methods. Rewards. Grant the item for completing a challenging quest or defeating a significant foe. Crafting. Allow players to create the item through materials or rituals tied to their adventures. Discoveries. Hide the item in a treasure chest, ancient ruin, or as part of a long-forgotten story. Tie the item's backstory to your world's lore, ensuring its inclusion enhances your player's experience. Step 6. Finalize the item's description. The description should be concise, evocative, and clear about its properties. It must include appearance. What does it look like? Abilities. How does it function, and what are its limitations? Requirements. Does it need attunement? Is it restricted to certain classes? Example description. Songblade Uncommon requires attunement by a bard or rogue. This elegant silver rapier hums softly with a faint melody. It grants the wielder a +1 bonus to attack and damage rolls. As a bonus action, the wielder can use 1 charge to cast Inspire Courage, granting nearby allies temporary hit points equal to the wielder's charisma modifier. The Songblade has 3 charges and regains expended charges at dawn. Step 7. Monitor and adjust as needed. Once introduced, observe how the item affects gameplay. If imbalances occur, use narrative devices or in-game events to adjust its powers. Example narrative adjustment. A cursed artifact could lose power as its curse is unraveled, or a character's increasing proficiency could unlock hidden abilities. Creating your own magic items in D&D 5e can bring fresh, engaging elements to your campaign. By following the 2024 Dungeon Master's Guide, you can ensure your creations enhance the game without undermining its balance or complexity. With the right mix of creativity and adherence to rules, your magical items can become unforgettable highlights in your players' adventures.